Good morning. It is 8:56 a.m. Monday, April 1st, 2024. I've heard it taught a way that makes sense that this is very well likely New Year's Day, or the longer represented New Year's Day. I'm trying to put a bandage back on my thumb. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. He bleeds. April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day, first day of the new year. That can't be good. I can smell something dead. I don't like when I say, "Oh, welcome to the new year." It's April 1st is the new year. And then the next thing I get hit with is a whiff of a dead animal smell. I'm getting off the bike. So if anybody's watching this and you just want to fast forward about 30, 45 seconds, I get past this big Bud Light truck. I'm gonna walk and talk. This message is brought to you by Bud Light. No, but it could be. I drank 3 of them yesterday. Although I don't know what I got at the restaurant. It was in a cup. I asked for a Bud Light, but I was expecting a bottle. I wasn't appreciative of getting that big tall mug at Texas Roadhouse. That beer tasted bad, and I don't think it was Bud Light because the server didn't like me. The server didn't like me. If anybody's wondering what I just did and why it looked like that, I just crossed that guardrail with my bike, but I only have one hand on this way. And the hand I got's gushing blood, but the other hand is holding film. So that is what it is. And I'm just running around. You know, a mean server can really mess things up. She wasn't mean to my family or Lauren, though. And I didn't do anything to her. She started as soon as we walked in. Yesterday was my big man's 7th birthday party. So we was at a place, called Seven Ranges. Shout out to that place in Steubenville, Ohio. And it's really awesome. It's definitely awesome. They got a restaurant in there called the Goat House. But Lauren said that it was scary. There's a big goat statue out front. I got some pictures with it, actually. There's a big goat statue out front. And the goat statue out front was scaring Lauren away from wanting to eat there, apparently. And my gear's popping. I wanted to eat at the Goat House because that's where we were already at. Goat House is the restaurant of the place we was. But we didn't even have to get in the car though, because Texas Roadhouse's parking lot's connected to the same parking lot. So the boy turned 7 on Easter. He got his real party next week where he invited his whole class and indoor swimming pool at the community center and the party room. It's like kids stuff. 7-year-old birthday. Definitely having fun though. The little Bud Light thing. I don't think that's what they gave me at Texas Roadhouse. I drank 2 Bud Lights at the gaming place that we were at. I don't know what you call it. It's like much more than like Chuck E. Cheese or like an arcade. It's not. It's like the 2024 souped up version of Chuck E. Cheese. Like there's like virtual reality. Like there's still like claw games and stuff like that. But and the place I'm talking about is called Seven Ranges in Steubenville, Ohio. If anybody's seeing this and you are anywhere in the vicinity of Steubenville, Ohio, very northern West Virginia, southwestern Pennsylvania, any of those, hit me up. Leave me a comment. Email me at jmichaelsims91@gmail.com. No capitals, no spaces. Goes those police officers again, looking for somebody to bother. Guess I don't need all this as being a little dramatic. Cold. I know a handful of you saw me mention my pap a couple times. And of course, he's 83 years old. He's had valve replacements in his heart. He's had entire lobes removed from his lung. He's beat cancer multiple times. He's had like a lot. Like a lot. But I want to say something just so it's like documented here, is that these doctors and nurse practitioners especially, they are different than regular nurses and caretakers. Even like registered nurses aren't the same thing. It's not the same job as a nurse practitioner. A nurse practitioner and a doctor, that title comes along. It has nothing to do with how they grew up or anything like that. But once they get that put on their name, there are entities that are contractually connected to them. Their thoughts at that point. Hi, Charlotte. Thank you for being here. I believe this, that there are, like when the doctor part, the DR, and doctors have saved my life multiple times. Doctors have saved people that I care about lives multiple times. So I'm not trying to be like, because the point that I'm getting to is my pap, like, he like surprised everybody again. The doctors and the nurse practitioner told my mom to starve him to death. Told my mom to disconnect the feeding tube. It's the only thing sustaining him. My mom was like, well, the only thing sustaining any of us is food. What do you mean? And the nurse practitioner was like, well, you might want to think about what he wants. Well, what he wants to do now is he wants to have visits from his family because he's sitting up talking and starting to exercise and get up and stuff because they counted him out again. When I'm not saying that he's not really like 83. Charlotte, if you're here, give me one moment. I understand if you have things to do. I gotta put the bike inside. Grab a smoke. He's open and closed. So cool. It was fully open. I got pictures and videos of it fully open yesterday. But it closed up once I went down at night. So cool. I wasn't even aware that they do that. This is a mess. It's just a mess. These 3 houses right here, they need torn down. This is my backyard back here. I haven't mowed it on purpose yet. I'm letting it seed itself. I don't know if I should show all the thing on the side and stuff, because I have stuff sitting back here that I highly doubt would get stolen off of YouTube, but I know it would get stolen from people here. Like, they could see it and realize it, because they steal out of other people's yards all the time. Because everybody's always complaining about on Facebook, people going in their yards and stealing where I live. And one thing about it though, if anybody like is on that spiritual tip thing and you talk about, like, you know, not doing this, not doing that or whatever, or I truly believe that if you catch somebody sneaking into your property, breaking and entering to your property, whether it's your inside of your house, whether it's your backyard, whether it's your back field, you have every right to leave them where you found them. Because there has to be certain boundaries among human society in order for us to respect each other. If I know I can go on your property and take what you have, if I'm more powerful than you and the law won't do anything about it, then guess what's going to start happening? You have to be allowed to protect your own stuff. And that is under attack right now. That's one of the things that wants to be changed of our laws, of our way of being, is that I can't leave somebody laying where I found them if they're trespassing. Follow me on TikTok if you're not already. It's Justin Michael Sims. No spaces, no capitals. JUSTIMMICHAELSIMMS 320. It picked that whole entire name for me. I didn't even realize it for like 6 months. I was like, why did it even pick 320? That's not none of the numbers in my dates, my birth dates. But I was 32 years old. 33 now. 33. Are they gonna kill me? Isn't that the thing that people always say when they're like conspiracy theorists and truthers and stuff when they're 33 years old, is they did it to him, they're going to do it to us. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm going to get to start talking to the people that I've been talking about for quite some time. Secret societies. I'm only interested in a handful of orders, though. I don't need to talk to 6 million Freemasons that know way less than I know. That's one thing about it. When it comes to the actual metaphysics, the occult of it, 6 million Freemasons know much less than anybody who's clicking on one of my videos intentionally. $6 million of you, so and 10 million brain cells to rub together in those rooms. They don't know anything. Like, the majority of these people in these orders and stuff, they're there because their dad was in it, and then their dad was in it. And then they take the all the literature and all the knowledge that's been passed down for granted. They take it for granted. If I was raised by high level, like secret society members, high level people in these orders and stuff that had access to these books and this literature and these tablets, these thousands and thousands of year old tablets that Chins have in some of these grand lodges, it's definitely stolen property. Not only is it stolen, but you've actually hid it from the rightful people that should have had it to begin with. The only people that should have those things are the ones who are looking for them. Nobody else should have them. I don't care how much money you have. Smoke them if you got them. This is a Crown, not a Newport. A third of the price, and I can't say that they're worse. Like L&M's and other cheap cigarettes are much worse than Newports, but these are cheaper than all of those. They only sell them at certain places, like tobacco outlets in West Virginia, but these Crowns are better. I smoke the menthol ones, but the red ones are good too, because I've had those. Oh, as soon as I get a dry day, I gotta mow this grass. Well, I'm gonna cut this off. I was hoping to get some back and forth conversation going on, but doesn't appear that's gonna happen today. Thanks for stopping in, Charlotte. Sorry I had to shut the phone down as soon as you typed into the chat. That sucks. Stay up, everybody, if you see this later. Real quick, it's 9:13 a.m. Monday, April 1st, 2024.